Thank you, Robert. Yeah, first of the runners going down is Amelia Casanova in the colours of Clipper, the grey. Carl Burke and Pierre-Louis Jamin. Once followed down by in the blue and white Longevity for owner Mr. A. Killoran. Rowan Scott for Nigel Tinkler. Going down together, number 3, Heartbeats True, colours of Mrs. Shanahan for Hugo Palmer, Billy Loughnane. Royal blue, pink sash and a light blue cap. She's in company with the Ursa Major Racing colours of Secret in the Sky for Judy Camacho, who also part owns, and Ryan Sexton on board. Next one is going to be Fashion People in the cerise and green Diabolo of owner Andrew Rosen for John and T Gosden. Rab Havlin riding Fashion People, this daughter of Memas, on debut. And Quilt is the other runner for Ed Walker, George Downing and Highclere. Light blue, darker blue armlets and cap. Quilt. So down they go. Fashion People's odds on to make a winning debut. 6-4 on. 3-1 Amelia Casanova. Heartbeats True 5-1. Quilt at 9s and 66 Secret in the Sky and Longevity at 101. 2 places, 6 runners. 1-2 for tote place betting. The place pot and each way bets. They're going down to the 7 furlong and 14-yard start for the bet £10, get £40 with BetMGM European Breeders' Fund Maiden Fillies Stakes. Thanks to BetMGM and the EBF for their donations here. Runners are at the start now. Yeah, good races, isn't it, coming up? The favourites odds on. Don't know much about her. She's a filly by Memas. Didn't really get a close look at her. Quite a long way away from the runners here, but she's from a stable hitting bit of form, John and T Gosden, Fashion People. She takes on Amelia Casanova, who's had a run, Carl Burke's filly. She was 6th at Leicester. But she might come on for that, you would think. Wasn't sure where I stood with the other runners here. The Hugo Palmer filly looked quite nice. Heartbeats True. And Quilt. I think she'd improve for that first run as well at Kempton. I think his favourite's short enough. She's got to be pretty sharp on debut to beat this. Look, she may well be better than these. But I like when they've had a run, so short enough, but we know the Gosdens can ready them first time. Longevity, one of those at a big old price. And the other one in the market that's not really well fancied at all is Secret in the Sky. At the prices, I certainly thought Amelia Casanova was interesting. On the back of that run, the daughter of Dubawi. She's not very big, but I think she should take to the all-weather and looks perhaps a little bit more oven ready than the favourite. And you could probably say that Quilts is going to improve as well for that run that she had when she was 4th at Kempton. Heartbeats True had a run at Haydock 3 weeks ago. She looks maybe one for next year. Juvenile here. 2-year-old fillies are at the start. 7 furlongs. Fashion People odds on to make a winning debut. Rab Havlin in the saddle. 13 to 8 on now. 16 to 5 Amelia Casanova. 11 to 2 Heartbeats True, and 10 to 1 Quilt. 66 bar. They're at the start. Runners are loading. Fashion People, really well backed favourite here. In goes the high clear colours, Quilt. 2's on now, Fashion People. 5 to 2 on now, in fact. Getting short every time I look. Cheers, Callum. Yeah, she does look well, doesn't she? But she's gone very short now, hasn't she? 2 to 5 on debut. But yeah, Amelia Casanova, you think she'd improve for that first run at Leicester. She looked well on the way down. Here's one of the outsiders, going to be the last one. Secret in the Sky goes in. And Heartbeats True goes forward. Billy Loughnane set to go. Race 4. And they're off, although Amelia Casanova has completely messed up the start and trails them. It was very slowly away, Amelia Casanova, considering she'd had a previous start. That was not ideal, and she's towards the back early on for this, the bet £10, get £40 with BetMGM. European Breeders' Fund Maiden Fillies Race. The first to show in the centre in the blue colours is Heartbeats True. Heartbeats True takes them along in the hands of Billy Loughnane. Towards the far side, Quilt in the light blue, and then comes Longevity. Then the favourite in the cerise and green colours, Fashion People under Rab Havlin. Far side, Amelia Casanova has caught up well the grey colours of Clipper under Pierre-Louis Jamin, who's racing next in the field. And then towards the back in the yellow and pink is Secret in the Sky. But the leader is just about Heartbeats True. Towards the far side is Quilt. Moving well is this well-backed favourite, Fashion People, on debut in the pink in behind the front two. Amelia Casanova is going to try and challenge towards the far side after that slow start. And then comes Longevity and Secret in the Sky. Heading down now for the final furlong and a half. It's still Heartbeats True, but here on the near side comes Fashion People, now shaken up by Rab Havlin to come and tackle the leader. The front two are clear, and now Fashion People goes through the gears, and she's getting on top in the final 150 yards. Fashion People has to be driven out, but she's going to make a winning debut here. She looks quite good. Fashion People, heavily backed, wins for the Gosdens and Rab Havlin, and takes some pulling up as well after the line. Second place, Heartbeats True, and they were well clear of the others. In behind them, Amelia Casanova has just about held on to third place from Secret in the Sky.